today in New Orleans, Louisiana. Caesars Superdome, home of the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping all sides all the time.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the ball.
He's got it on the outside. And how about that? But the doctor always ordered an explosive play to the 40. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That last completion sets them up on second down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back open in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shows him the stiff arm. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The play action fake. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run and beat a more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the big fella really had nowhere to go. You're trying to catch people off guard by throwing it to him. He was a little bit open, but man, that closed fast, and he had nowhere to go. No gain on the play.
Throws to the back. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Pulls and fires complete. Bringing it back. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, MTSU. They get it into the end zone and pay off that opportunity.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on first and 10 from the 35. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Long way to go for this offense. First and 10 from the 7. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Quarterback strolling away from heat. connection to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
How about the play by the big defensive lineman? Not known for interceptions, usually getting after the quarterback, stopping the run. Had a chance to make an interception and then do something with it. Take it all the way back to the house. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not in slow motion, but he got in the end zone, and that's all that matters.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Rides the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. The throw. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Georgia State jumps back to the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They go to the ground. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. Looking for room at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabs over the middle. It's Allen. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, and it'll be first and goal for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Duke. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on second and short. The quick out. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. On the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.